Hey guys, back for another game. Today we got the Dodgers playing the St. Louis Cardinals again. Yesterday's 15-inning affair. Hopefully we get through it a little quicker today. Dodgers did get the win though, with a home run by Mookie Betts. The top of the 15th, closed out by Javier Baez in the bottom of the 15th. Yes, that same Javier Baez.
Check me out now. Tony, yeah, walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a sicker rich, the clothes off. Pull her to the flame with my doze off. Try to count a million and I dozed off. And I got my fingers in the air. Yeah, hanging with Paul Bear. Yeah, turn you to lawn care. Rex in my Montclair, yeah, this just a small shell. Hold up, make sure it's all there. I go to sleep in designer, psych. I go to sleep in yikes. Tell any honor a lie, right? Soon as I left, I got right. Discipline and detail. See, life is a beach, seashell. I sold the bags for retail. I'm from the block, no email. Walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a sicker rich, the clothes off.
I'm cool, yo. I'm starting to think no one told y'all. Designing my clothes, dog. How much you think my coat costs? I'm spitting like Mozart. This like gotta flip Noah's Ark. New Lamborghini, the doze off. Fell asleep in the doze off. Get it? My diamonds and stones water. ITD like Coach Carter. Ain't talking about no soda. Girl with me want some products. I pull it on turning head. I close the curtain when she turn her nose. This off white.
Oh my word, everybody needs a rest today.
Looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a sicker rich, the clothes off.
Alright, team, we're rolling out. In center field, right-handed batter Byron Buxton. Byron comes into this game on a bit of a slump entering the season, only hitting 174. After taking a game off yesterday, hopes to be able to find his swing and get comfortable at the plate again.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here. Here's Byron Buxton now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Got him swinging
Can't steal
in the
bases
dirt.
if we don't get on, buddy.
And he makes the throw to first. Buxton is retired, and there's one away.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Turner is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Julio Urias gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
All right, Tommy Edman. Jim Edmonds used to play for the Cardinals.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. D-Row, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. We've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
This is how we do it.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball.
Justin Turner. What a copycat. Look at that guy's name.
Is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent
Turner.
umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. This is skied out toward right. Taylor is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And this series has been one to forget for him so far at the plate. Just 1 hit in 14 tries. Reined in.
Make that one of 15 tries. Goldie just is not going to take it in.
Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And the pitch.
Something to get this guy's pitch count up. That didn't help. Well, fell off. Should have been taken.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Drop.
Bader has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Now batting, Gavin Lux, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. No score here as we play inning number 2. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch.
Look at that. I
to be
actually
able
do
to
have
do
an
anything
eye.
with that.
Shoot. Who would have
Now
known?
the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's ball 4.
All right. We'll do it. Walk's as good as a hit.
Stepping into the box, Randy Arozarena. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
So Randy Arozarena came over with Charlie Morton in the Tampa Bay deal.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2.
Ball 1.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Arozarena.
Always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's
Right.
just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chris Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And we stole that one on Yanni!
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Oh,
Slider
nasty.
whiffed on for strike 3.
That was
Great pitch
ugly.
to put an end. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid
not
off
have
some
his
really
ace stuff
good
today, I
pitches
can
and
tell you
got a
that
walk.
much for sure.
Gotta tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
This pitch is popped up. Lux is under it, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Oh, my word.
Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Into the box, Brad Miller. In past meetings with Julio Urias, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Holy moly. He threw 3 strikes to that guy.
Out there, but he's not out of
It's a shock for you.
If he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
What happens?
At the plate, Julio Urias. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Take the pitcher to a
from
full count.
0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he misses.
Walked the pitcher.
Somehow he manages to walk his opposite
Oh,
number.
man.
Wow. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Oh, stayed with it. All right.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Digging in for his
All right,
second
JT.
at-bat, Justin Turner.
Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one.
Oh,
Wow,
dang, that was
contact
the
there, but
pitch.
it's well
That was the
fouled.
He's going to be
pitch.
thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And another foul ball. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball one.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
2-2. Here it is. Down the left
Stay
field
fair.
line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
No!
That's his
JT!
second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
First offering on its way.
In front of everything. That's back.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him swinging. Chased
Oh,
it well
man,
out of
so
the
you're going to
zone,
walk the
and there are
freaking
two
bases
gone.
loaded.
It's so hard to hit
not
when you're
find the
behind the
strike
count
zone.
0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
No balls and a strike to count. Ball one. Skied into straightaway right.
Oh, man, there's 2 outs. All I needed was one of those last 2 guys to do
There
that.
as he makes the catch,
Come
and they'll
on.
tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded.
My
Dodgers
word.
leave them loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Like the real Dodgers.
Bottom of the third now. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
The pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, that looked like a good pitch.
Ground ball left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
The first hit.
You
Oh,
only see
man.
about 10 of these
Much
pitches
traffic
a
is on
year.
the bases.
The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels that fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Stepping in, Gavin Lux. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Driven
there's a
nicely
beauty.
into the gap.
Ripped. Go two.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that's the first out. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fowler has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, Will Smith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Fowler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Paul DeYoung digs in next. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Drilled to the left side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Yadi Molina digging in now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. And he pops it up. Lux has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Brad Miller is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set, the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Got him. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias. He drew a walk his first time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
But get a piece of it, he did.
The 0-1 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
No.
Not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Oh my word!
Things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-2 the count. Swing and
Drop.
a looper to left.
Get in.
Edman ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Swing, line drive.
There
That's
we
going to
go.
be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Guy's been a double
Now
machine
get
this
into
year.
scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Ready on 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is light past Molina and back to the screen. Here's the 2-2.
Woo!
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat
That was
right
a good
here.
take.
From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches.
No, and then I swung it before. Ah!
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In
Come on,
between
Heidi.
innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. And he misses again, 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D. You have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes
man, I
when you
probably
bring
should
the
get
ball in
somebody
the
up in the
strike
bullpen
zone,
here.
you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Everybody pitched yesterday, so Trianon probably shouldn't pitch today. Really should try to have these two not.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. There easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's twice I've thrown crappy low pitches, made it hard for the catcher to be able to get the ball
twice
down.
in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Oh boy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
That's not good.
A ball that's carrying.
No!
But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's down to third. A throw to the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. And this ball's right past him at first base.
Got him.
They're going to put the tag on at third. He's out trying to advance, and that somehow becomes a double play to get him out of the inning. Redbirds get on the board, and it comes on the RBI triple. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Alex Reyes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Okay, we'll see if that's a little better. Had a little bit of a report that maybe the volume was a little loud.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
That's how I used to listen to it back when I was in the UK. Quite loud.
Pulled toward right center
dang,
field.
too bad too.
Turner is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Gavin Lux.
Je ne sais quoi. Is that what it was? Je ne sais quoi. Interesting. There's a rip.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Had a kid, Gavin.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw.
Yes,
Low
twice.
throw, and he can't handle the
Gavin
shot.
Lux with the speed wheels.
So you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
No
Man.
runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
No!
In the dirt here. And now
Arozarena, come on.
Working here. Both
Come on,
the
Rice
lefty
Sand.
and a right-hander have stood up. The 0-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat. And what does he do?
CT3.
He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Thank you, Mia Nicole.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this.
Just
AB,
trying to be as good as you
those
are, that's
pitches
all.
he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
This won't
Ribbage.
get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung.
The second baseman.
All right, Dylan Floro.
Is into the ball game now as he'll make his
Been in
fifth
4
appearance
games,
of the
has an
season.
ERA of 5.40 out of the pen.
Number 51. Dylan Floro.
His primary pitch is a sinker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And
Got him.
check swing here.
Woo!
Breaks the plane as he set down for the first
Nasty
out.
pitch.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ooh, come on.
And
That was a
this is
good looking
just off the
slider.
inside corner for a ball, 1-0. This is on the ground over first. And this will
Can't
get
stand you out
through
here,
into
Molina.
right, and he's aboard with a single.
Number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
You ever seen that dude's
As he
eyebrows?
looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this
Spends more
at-bat
time
0
at the
for 1 in
salon
the
than
ball game. And that's inside.
all the women in
Looked
my
like
life I know
slider,
put
and it's
together.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2 balls and a strike. Pulled
Get
toward
there.
right center field.
Get
Chasing
there.
after it is Taylor, but he's
No.
not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this will kick off the.
Look at that. He's
face
about
out
ready to
against
get
the
run
Cardinal
over going
bullpen.
around second base right now.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there,
It doesn't
Floro
matter at this
extends
point.
his hitting streak to 7
Floro's going to have
games.
to
Yeah, you
flip
can
and
tell he's
sit
made some
on or
necessary
fall on the
adjustments
sword for
at
the team.
plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the
pen
week,
needs
you're
a
doing
rest,
things
so
right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside
You
the
either
ball,
get guys
not
out
trying
or
to do
your
too
ERA
much.
is going to go boom.
Now a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Still hanging
Really
with
could
him. Another
use a
good
strikeout
swing
here.
to keep it going. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he missed
No!
it at
With
4,
the
so they
walk.
load the bases, and now he's really
Pitching
gonna
has
need
been
that ground ball.
atrocious tonight.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
1 there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away.
All right, let's give you a
He'll try again, 1-2.
off speed. Gotcha.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the
Oof.
Cards forced to settle
Could
for
have been a lot
1.
worse.
Jordan Hicks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
turned on
that
that
was a
one
good
and
pitch.
crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hicks is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Half the pinch
Well, they
hit.
say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Cody Bellinger will come on to pitch.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And a first pitch sinker.
Oh,
is
that's
over
no
for
way.
strike one.
Missed that one, Blue.
Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
This is hit high in the
Crushed.
air. out
Come
toward
on.
left
Go,
center.
go,
On the
go.
move is Fowler.
I'll take. We'll
He
take the
can't
crown
make
rule,
the
though.
play
Okay.
as it hops
We'll take
over
the crown
wall,
rule, though.
And that's a break
Would have
for the
preferred the home
defense as
run,
it's
but-
going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Come on, Bucks.
So striding in, Byron Buxton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with
Ah!
a base hit into the outfield.
It's almost it.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Grounder down the line at third.
The right idea.
That'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Byron Buxton becomes the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Oh, pitcher's got him right where he
Nothing
wants
in
him.
two
0-2.
count, and the pitch. This one's down to
Come on,
third.
JT, run it out.
Gloved by Miller, and that's the second out.
Justin, you may need a day off here too.
Riding in,
Struggling.
And Dan, this could be a real
Okay.
make or break situation.
Here we go,
at this
Kike.
point in the game.
It's the time.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them. To possibly
Kike
get
Hernandez
into this
from
thing.
Puerto
Baseball
Rico.
doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're
man,
running
alive.
out of outs pretty quick.
Come on, Kike.
Runners at second and third with two gone. In the dirt that time, but a good block there by Molina to keep it close. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him.
Oh.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Okay, so I'm going to call the rest of this game,
Please join us.
seeing as how we don't have a whole lot good going on for the Dodgers here. We'll see if we can at least provide a little bit of interest as we get ready to call this game. So now coming into the game here in the bottom of the seventh will be Ross Stripling. Ross Stripling came into the majors as a starting pitcher. Has made quite a few starting appearances for the Dodgers over the years, but has now found himself this season in more of a long reliever role. He comes in here tonight in the bottom of the 7th after not pitching last night in last night's 15-inning affair. We have only 2 pitchers from the bullpen that did so. So now stepping into the box, we have Tommy Edman, who is 2 for 3. Really, Edmund has got some wheels. All he needs to do is make contact, and he can get himself on pretty quick. Stripling with first pitch called strike. Fastball. Stripling with the pitch. Looks like a changeup low. Bullet to Justin Turner. Across the infield to Max Muncy for the first out in the bottom of the 7th. Now coming to the plate is Justin Turner. No, folks, not that Justin Turner. This is Justin Turner with an OER. He's 1 for 3 tonight. There's Ross Stripling with the pitch. It's a high fastball out into center field. Byron Buxton over and makes the catch. Just about overruns that on the way there. So now stepping up to the plate is Paul Goldschmidt, long-time Arizona Diamondback. Goldschmidt has had a rough series. In this 4-game series, he only has 1 hit in 16 at-bats against the Dodgers. However, Goldschmidt does have a good record against Ross Stripling. He's 7 for 8 lifetime against him. As most of you know, he spent a long time playing in Atlanta, which would have been in the Dodgers division, and so they faced each other quite a bit. This is back there, and it's gone! Paul Goldschmidt with the home run just after I was saying that he had had long-time success against Ross Stripling. He crushes one out to left center. StatCast says that home run was 413 feet. That was a missile. He was not fooled at all on that pitch. Left fielder just turned around and watched. Now next up to the plate. Now batting is Paul DeJong, the hard-hitting middle infielder for the Cardinals. It's a good rip at that one. It's a foul down to the right. DeJong's 1 for 2 tonight in a game that has definitely seen the Dodgers pitching staff tested from the beginning. The score does not even begin to tell the whole story of how tough of a night it's been for Dodgers pitchers. Julio Urias just couldn't seem to hit the plate. And with quite a few relievers not really available in the pen tonight, having to see some of the pitchers maybe stick around in the game a little longer than they normally would. Up to the plate steps Max Muncy. Ball low. Tonight's attendance, 33,505. Major League Baseball and the St. Louis Cardinals. Thank you for your attendance. Muncy now. Ball no strikes. Waits for the pitch. Oh! Swings at a high and inside pitch. He had no business swinging at that one. Definitely would have been ball 2. Pitch. And Muncy makes good, solid contact. Drive this out into left center. Center fielder speeds over, makes the catch. Not really a can of corn, but easy catch nonetheless. In steps Gavin Lux, who's 2 for 2 and has 2 stolen bases tonight. Has really been the only bright spot in the Dodgers offense. First pitch is high, ball 1. Gavin Lux made his debut last year for the big league club in September. Here's the pitch. Gavin swings and fouls it off down to the left.
The count is 1 and 2.
Count now 1-2. Lux in the hole here. Gallegos definitely with the advantage. Pitch is low, ball 2. Counts even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lux is 2 for 2. We got deuces. Fouls that pitch off. To the back. Lux now 2-2. Holds up. Oh, and it looks like he does able to hold up. Ball 3. Count full now. Oh, Lux with the bullet right back at the pitcher. I bet you he's hurt. He is safe, but they're going to have to check on him. Boy, that was a rocket right back at the pitcher. You can tell he's hurting. You can tell he's shaking out his left arm. He took that one hard. Oh, Gallegos now telling the trainer to go back into the dugout. Says that he's okay. Oh, here we go. Lux. Third steal of the night, and he's in there, folks. 3 for 3 with 3 steals. What a night for Gavin Lux, the rookie second baseman. And he was in there by a mile. Let me tell you, this is not easy. He's stealing these off Yadier Molina, known as one of the toughest catchers in the league to steal off of. So we got Randy Rice Sand coming in. 0 for 3 today. Swings at a pitch too high. Counts now 1-2. Oh, he holds up. Pitches in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rice Sand here now, 2-2. Pitches outside in the dirt again, blocked by Molina. Lux stays at second. Counts now full, 3-2. And Rice Sand takes an inside pitch and it's called strike 3. Rough debut to his season here tonight, 0-4. All right, in steps CT3, Chris Taylor. Takes a pitch inside. Oh no, called strike. Tell you what, that pitch definitely, even strike zone shows that one looked it was inside. But it's part of the game. 0-1 the count. Takes another pitch. This one called outside as well. Looks like this one caught the black on the outside. Taylor now quickly down 0-2. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Taylor makes contact, knocks it out to the right. Blue. Looks like Lux coming around third to come home. Oh, and slides in safe. Lux came motoring around from second. He blew right through that third base coach. Slid in just ahead of the ball, getting there. Nice slide. So now we got Chris Taylor on first. Will Smith up to bat, who's 1 for 2. Chris Taylor stealing, and he is out. Oh. Got to keep base runners on when you're behind in the late innings. So now we move forward to the bottom of the 8th. Still on the mound is Ross Stripling as Yadier Molina steps to the plate. Yadier Molina, who threw out one of 2 base runners last inning. First pitch fouled down the first baseline. Stripling with what looks like a knuckle curve brings that in at 81 miles an hour, drops that down inside in a place where there's no way anybody could have hit that. Look to see him probably stay off speed again for this pitch. Molina, second base. Lux over to Muncy, and we have out number 1 here in the bottom of the 8th. Now batting, switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, this time hitting from the left. Ross Stripling's a right-handed pitcher. Dexter Fowler takes the first pitch low for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. See him probably try and drop a curve in there on this pitch, which he does for a strike. Dexter Fowler takes that pitch, now 0-2. Dodgers have really tried to go up and in with fastballs to get strike 3 here tonight. See if that works. Nope, Fowler fouls this one back. Probably look to see him go low and away with something off speed here, which he does throw a change, and it is hit against the shift, right to where normally a third baseman would have been positioned, but in this case, with Turner playing more in the shortstop position, Fowler's able to get that hit down the third baseline for a single. It's one time where you see the shift actually work against the team that's employed it. Steps Brad Miller. Takes the first strike, down and in. No balls, 1 strike. Stripling with a change-up. Low and outside, but not called a strike here. Looked like a pretty good pitch. It's the knuckle curve, low. Up the middle. Buxton there. For some reason, he throws it home. We have 2 hits in a row now. Looks like the manager's getting on the phone to get somebody up in the bullpen. Looks like, let's see, that's Alex Wood warming up, the left-hander, out there in the pen. Harrison Bader swings through strike number 1. He's 0 for 3. This season's only batting 182, 4 for 22, still early in the season. Stripling with a slider up high. Bader gets around on that. He's not able to straighten it out, so it's now quickly 0-2. So Stripling goes to the fastball here. Just a little low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 8th. Cardinals leading the Dodgers 3-1. Slider here from Stripling. Rips it back up the middle again. Let's see if he comes around from third. Nope, looks like he's holding there. Throw comes home. Here the bases are loaded. 1 out. Looks like they'll be going to a pinch hitter here. And it looks like the Dodgers will probably make a corresponding move and go ahead and bring in Alex Wood.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 57.
As Alex finishes his warm-up tosses here, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Fanatics, where you can find all of your Major League Baseball gear. This pitching change also brought to you by the YouTube channel Whimsical Toys, where you can go to find fantastic gaming content, toys, blind bags, all things fun. That's Whimsical Toys on YouTube. look them up. Well, looks like Woods here, about ready to make his last couple warm-up pitches. And here we go. So in steps to the box, Lane Thomas, the Cardinals pinch hitter. So Woods starts him off. Oh, with a ball that drops down, right down the third base line. In for a single, and in comes Fowler from third. So the pinch hitter gets the job done against Alex Wood, just brought in. First pitch took it right the other way, down the right field line. Chris Taylor unable to get there to make the catch, picks it up on one hop, gets it in quick, but by then the run had already scored. So Alex Wood, another pitch, and oh, another run. Looks like this one's going to bring two around this time. Alex Wood just having a hard time even getting out of his own way here. 2 pitches, 2 hits, and 3 runs. Giving up this quick. At this point, you just want to get back into the dugout. Don't care how it's done. Wood gives up another hit right up the middle. Throw comes into home, but the runner stays at third. Pretty much everything that Alex Wood's throwing up there right now, the Cardinals are just ripping. It's almost as if he is tipping his pitches. And though the Dodgers really can't afford to get into that bullpen too much more tonight, looks like we do have somebody getting up, starting to stretch out a little bit. In steps Paul Goldschmidt. If you're the Dodgers, this would be a horrible time for him to start getting hot again. There's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low fastball. Goldschmidt takes the other way, hits into right field. Throw comes home, everyone moves up a base, and another run comes in. Cardinals now lead the Dodgers 7-1 into what is turning into an absolute bloodbath here for the Dodgers. They just can't get outs right now. Oh, the Dodgers finally able to turn 2 and get out of this inning. Oh. Wood makes his way back to the dugout as we move forward into the top of the 9th. Alex Wood has made it clear that he's not happy with his role on the Dodgers right now, as he's been moved to the bullpen when Charlie Morton came over from the Tampa Bay Rays. You gotta hope that he's you got to be sure he's being professional enough and not allowing that to move in, but to his thoughts too much when he's on the field. But that was a rough outing for Alex. Will Smith here at the plate, 1 for 2 tonight. Makes soft contact back to the pitcher. Pitcher throws it over to first. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the 9th. If you're the Dodgers, you're probably already starting to think about boarding your flight to head back, to head and get out of here in St. Louis tonight.
Your attention, please.
In steps Mookie Betts, pinch hitter. Pinch hitting for Alex Wood. Takes a strike down the middle, 96-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball. pitch. And Betts swings at a horrible pitch in the dirt. Curveball that bounced almost in front of the plate. Betts able to hold up there with that swing. Counts now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lucky for him because that was a very outside pitch. Betts off the hands. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Yadier Molina out of his crouch gets up. Makes the throw over first for out number 2. Betts really knocked the cover off of that one with that swing. In steps Byron Buxton, who hasn't done a whole lot tonight to try to get his season back on track, as he still now is 0 for 3 and batting well under 200. Buxton was brought over because his speed was something the Dodgers needed, but what they've struggled with is getting him on base in order to be able to use that speed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Buxton grounds it down to third. Quick flick over to first, and with that, the 3rd out, the end of the game. Cardinals take the final game of this 4-game series, 7-1. Your winner is Carlos Martinez, going 5 innings with 7 strikeouts, giving up no earned runs. And the loss gets tagged to Julio Urias, who also went 5 innings, giving up 5 hits, had 4 strikeouts, 1 earned run. Dodgers bullpen had a very difficult night as Floral was tagged in 1 run with 1 earned run. Stripling, who went 1 1/3, gave up 4 runs. And Alex Wood, who went 2/3 of an inning, gave up a run. Justin Turner, Cody Bellinger, and Gavin Lux all had doubles as the extra base hits for tonight. So from St. Louis, until next game, this is Mike Walters signing off.